Thank you. I'd like to welcome Mr. Surf here, and I can see some of the heavy hitters, Sam, Nandan, Montekji. I'd like to welcome all the youngsters as well. We had a very interesting conversation today. Mr. Surf asked me, well, actually he stated that, Silicon Valley is full of Indians, and they're so successful when they come there, and they're doing extremely well. And then one of the people sitting at the table said, yes, they're very successful when they go to Silicon Valley, but why do you think they're not so successful in India? Why can't they build the type of businesses and structures that they're able to build? Mr. Surf gave his ideas and said, these are the 4 or 5 reasons. And then I told him a story to sort of explain the 5th reason. And the story was I was in England studying, doing my master's. And I think everybody in this room will understand exactly what I'm saying. And there was 3 of us, one Nigerian fellow, friend of mine, me, and an English chap, and we were about to cross the road. The light was green. And the English fellow walked off. And the Nigerian and the Indian fellow stopped, and we looked at the light. The English fellow turned around and said, "What are you two jokers doing? Why have you stopped? The light is green." And my Nigerian friend said, "Look, where I come from, if you cross a green light, they kill you. They run you over." So, for us, life is very arbitrary. We are used to complexity. Very quickly, every situation an Indian person finds himself in, here in India, extremely complex. You have to deal with the red light. I see the young leaders here, you have to deal with senior leaders. Suddenly someone disrupts your entire life. Everything happens sort of, maybe according to your karma, it's all random. It's not systematic. Whereas in Silicon Valley, things are systematic, things work systematically. So we are very, very good at dealing with complexity. When an Indian person goes to California like Sam did, after some time, he doesn't need to look at the green light. He can just walk. And then they can concentrate on what they want to do and what they want to build. I think the challenge for us is try and change that. To try and build structures here that are not random, that are not arbitrary. And that's, I think, what a lot of people in this room would like to see. Finally, I'd like to just end by saying Mr. Surf told us what he did. I asked him, what have you done actually? You've built this internet, but what is it specifically that you did? And he said, well, what I did was I freed the movement of data. I created a packet of data which could travel anywhere. And I allowed anybody to access it. And then he added, and I did it for free. I didn't take any monetary advantage. I didn't build a company. I did it for free. I think that's a very, very good guide for leadership. Create an enabling environment, let people take advantage of that environment, and sit quietly and watch, and let others take the glory. So I'd like to welcome you here. Thank you.
Thank you very much.